Hi there guys, this is CasualKiwi. Welcome back to FTB Infinity. We're up to episode, I think, 18 or 19 now. Fair chugging through them, almost up to episode 20. Don't know what I'm going to do for episode 20, have to make it something special I guess. It should be when I get back from holiday, so we'll have to do a big old episode and make something cool. But this episode, I want to finish off our Ender Quarry. So I want to make some sort of system that is going to sort out all the cobblestone, dirt, all that stuff we don't really want, or we don't want an abundance of at this stage. I've got plenty of it stored in a couple of barrels in my base, so all I want to do is get this running for just some ores and any other good stuff that we come across. So we want to go ahead and do that. We want to make another capacitor bank. We're going to make the next model up so that we can store a bit more power. And as well as that, there was one other thing I wanted to do, which I can't quite remember. I wanted to show you this. So my little system that I've made here, I haven't got much, but if I stand on there, my experience disappears. And what that does is it goes down into our little tank down below. I only have one level, so it's not enough to fill the pipes. So I've gone ahead and just put, if we look, is that a spare? No, I thought there was a spare pipe conduit there for a second, but apparently not. So what I've done down in here is I've set up two tanks directly below my XP drain. And that comes down into there, and then I've got some conduits sucking that XP straight out of there and back up into the tank that is in the wall, which has also got a facade over the back of it, so you can't see straight through the empty tank. So if I hold my wrench, facade disappears, we can see that there's a tank just there. So eventually, once I get a bit more XP and pump it in, it will fill this conduit and go round into this tank. Now, these are the base level Ender IO fluid conduits. They may not do the job. One thing about the Ender IO fluid conduits is these base ones don't like travelling uphill all that well, so I may need to upgrade them to the next level up. I'll get some more XP and we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, that will be the issue. It's just something to be aware of, especially when you're going long distances and whatnot. The very first tier of fluid conduits, they're not the best. Any elevation change and it tends to restrict the flow. But as you can see, it's fairly tidy. You can see just normal wall blocks all around. The tank will fill up, be nice and green, and then I can just go ahead and right click once it's full, and it should refill itself from the tank down below. But we need to get ourselves some XP for that to happen. Just going to start my timer because I forgot to do it, and I noticed the last 2-3 episodes have been very long. So I do apologise for that if you don't like it. Let me know. Anyone in the comments, let me know what is your ideal length for an episode. Should it be 20 minutes? Should it be 25, 30? Should it be 15? Am I making them way too long? Hit me up, let me know what you think, and I will adjust things to suit the majority if any more than 1 or 2 people leave a comment. Okay. Next thing's next. We want, the way I'm going to do this for the quarry is we're going to make ourselves another trash can. Great little block. We're going to make good flunk, we need a chest. Not too hard. Boom, trash can, flunk. Like so. Now, a little known fact that not a lot of people seem to realise with the trash can is that you can put a filter inside it. So we're going to grab one of these guys from extra utilities if we have got enough stuff. We should have to. Should have to? Good English there, Dave. Good English. We need to make some sticks. So we'll throw a bunch of those together, and then we can grab, what is that guy? Steve's workshop enables transfer filters. Okay, I have no idea what that is, but we just want a normal filter. Ka-flunk, like so. Just one of those guys will do for now. And then all we need is some of our conduits from Ender IO, which I am sure that I shoved back in there because I don't have them in my inventory. What did we do with those? We've got them craftable only. That is a handy little trick for young players. On NEI here, you can change between stored and craftable, or stored and craftable, so that's stored items only. None of our craftable items will be there. That is craftable only, so we've got all of these things that we can now craft. So I've added a few more extra alloys and things into the system, and that's stored and craftable, so it shows everything. But we want our conduits. Item conduits, these guys here. Nice. We've got energy conduits. I think we need one of those to allow things to work. And of course it's going to become nighttime just as we're starting an episode. Of course it is. Seems to be the way it goes. Okay. We've only got 37 fuel left in our jetpack. Beware of blimmin' creepers. God, that annoyed me. I was not a happy camper. Not a happy camper one little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove this guy. I think we picked that up. We did. I'm going to put one of... I know there is a way to suck out of this balloon thing. I know there is. What is going on here, team? Why? I'm sure I have connected to this guy before. Can't shift left click, can't do anything. I know there is a way to connect to this guy. I know there is. I'm guessing that we're going to have to use some form of buffer. We will go and whack just a standard chest on this guy, and then we'll use that to connect to, because this is bugging me. I'm sure I can't remember how I've done it in the past. I really should look up some of my old videos and see how I did it in my mod source series, which crashed and lost everything. Wasn't too happy about that. I wasn't very clever there. I forgot to back up my game saves and whatnot when updating, and whammo, all my stuff was gone. So not great. Couldn't get it back. Everything was corrupted, and yeah, it was not a smart move on my part. Not very smart at all, to be fair. Okay, well, at least this is going to give us an extra little buffer. So we'll chuck a sword away for now. We don't need that. We can throw that guy there, so that should fill up. Then what we should be able to do is throw that on there, and then I want to throw a trash can like so. So then inside the trash can, we can throw our item filter. Now, in our item filter, what you do is you have it in your inventory there, and you right click on it, and then we can shove things like limestone, cobblestone. We don't need any more marble. And we're going to shove things like gravel and whatnot in it as well as we get them. So then all we do is we shove our filter back in there. So by rights, anything that comes out here should go to its nearest inventory that is suitable for it. So i.e. all of the things that I just put in the filter are its path of least resistance if I was to put, say, this here, and then our chest there like so. So we want to make that guy there and extract always active. That there should be an insert, and then this one here should be an insert also. Now we want to make the priority of this one higher by having it as 1 than this chest here. So by rights, anything that's in that chest, which is on that list, should end up in the trash can, but anything that is not on that list will get stopped by the filter and come through into this chest, is how that should work basically. So all we want to do is we want to grab one of these guys and go flunk. So we've got cobble, bunch of cobble coming through. That should not be in here, and it's not. Great. So it is going into the trash can. Bunch of stuff, limestone, marble, gravel, cobble, all of the good things are all moving through and into the trash can. We're getting some ores. We're going to grab the gravel out. We're going to stop this guy again. We'll check it. Stopped. Grab this guy out, because if we don't, then everything will just go into the trash can, and we're going to shove a piece of gravel in there. Right, back into the trash can, power cable back on, and away everything should be going. Nice. Simple as that. All the good stuff, aluminium ore, everything is getting stuck in there. We have now scanned 473 blocks. 493, 498, 504, it is mowing through it. It's not running super fast because we're not supplying it with a butt ton of power. We will quickly duck downstairs and see if we're going to run out of power real quick. Because what we may need to do is add a few more, lag, there we go, a few more dynamo upgrades. Okay, so our power is decreasing rapidly, 120 RF per tick. We're using 640 RF per tick. Input over 5 seconds is 640. So what does that mean? That our conduits are not carrying enough power to keep up with, well, they shouldn't be, basically. We're losing 120. That there should be producing 160, 160, pick, and 160. So they're all producing, how much are we losing? 640. Okay, so 160 times 3 is a bunch of power. My math skills are not fantastic here, team. So I think that we're going to have to put in another upgrade into at least one of these dynamos, because we've got, not that, the first tier transmission coil. What we might do is we might go ahead and make a second tier transmission coil and see if that solves our issue, because the Quarry can only take what our cables can supply it. So as long as we don't upgrade the cables, we should be fine. So that's for the dynamo power level. I'm going to make one of these guys. We're going to want one of those. Boom. And one of those. We'll just leave it at 1 for now, and we'll head downstairs and see how that goes. Should give us a bunch of power. 320 RF per tick. Now I'm thinking that that has stabilized it. It has. Our input should be higher because I'm pretty sure, how much can the hardened flux ducts carry, I wonder? I can't get through there. Okay, I'm going to check that. Hardened, not going to come up. So flux ducts, leadstone, 800 RF per tick. So we should be able to produce 800 RF per tick through those guys. We're going to have a look and see if they go all the way, or whether we're just got those going into some standard energy conduits, which they are. So they are fully limited via that. What we might have to do is run some of our new fancy conduits. Okay, we'll go get some of those. I've got some upstairs, and we will look at running those to the supply side of our energy storage. These guys here, I've got 32 of the enhanced energy conduits. So those guys, 5,120 RF per tick they can carry. So they can carry a lot more power. But it's going to be a bit of a drama probably setting these up. What I might do is I might actually do that off camera after episode, because I'm going to have to run all of this stuff around everywhere. It's going to be a pain in the backside by the looks of it, actually. You have to run it up to those unless I can connect them on another side. Yeah, no, I'll worry about that later. Okay, so it's handling it for now. We've got a constant no power loss, basically. It's sustained, and it should all be running and doing its thing. Cool, so we'll leave that doing its thing for now, and we will move on. We'll quickly check how it's going. We've got another almost stacking a chunk of steak there as well. That's great. And look at that, we're getting a bunch of stuff. We're going to grab that, we're going to grab that, we're going to grab that. So that's those three that we can get rid of. The rest of that stuff is probably relatively handy. So we'll quickly take that off there again. Grab that guy out of there, right click him, and then we want to shove chunk, chunk, and chunk. Nice. How many do we have left? We've got 2 left, which we can throw in there. What you can also do with these filters, I forgot to mention, is with the last slot that's left available, you can fill up another one of these filters and then put it inside that slot and it will read everything. So you can actually stack these, and that is a great thing about them. It means you can have almost, I guess, an infinite amount of stuff shoved in a filter if you want to. Oh, that's the wrong tier. A great deal of stuff anyway, so you can by far filter out everything that you ever need to. So that's going to do its thing. It's going to start mining again shortly, like so. Come on. Why are we not mining anything, team? It is, we're just not seeing it. It's going too fast maybe, I don't know. A bunch of stuff. It's all grand and fantastic. And why did that get through? They shouldn't have come through. No, I think it's good. It's pretty well set up. We've got a bit more light up here now as well. We might throw down a couple more torches while we can see it's dark. We've only got 5. Where needs it, team? Under that tree needs it big time. About there. There. Okay, that's all our torches. Okay, so capacitor bank. If we can get inside, might help. Because I still haven't managed to get myself an Enderman head, so I can't make my wireless charger, but we do need to fill this guy up. Oh, that's filled up. So we're obviously creating more power than we're using now. Oh, it's probably because I had it switched off. So if I chuck that in there, that's going to decline quite rapidly. 1000 RF per tick. But it's going to fill up pretty quickly as well. And I doubt that this will actually fill up when I take it out. I would say that it will just level out. Exactly. It has, and we've got a constant 640 RF per tick in and out because those conduits need upgraded. Okay, next thing's next. We want to make one of, I'm going to say it's these guys, no, basic. I want to make this guy here from Ender.io. So that is the next level up capacitor bank. It's up from the basic capacitor bank, and it stores 5 million RF. So we need some electrical steel, 4 double layer capacitors, and a block of redstone. So the block of redstone, I'm sure we can manage that. Kaflunk. That's the basic capacitor. I hate how this moves all the time. We need 4 of them, which requires 4 of them, which requires a bunch of energetic alloy. So we're going to need some basic capacitors for a start. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, we're out of nuggets. So that got us 3. We need gold. These guys here. We need a butt ton of gold nuggets. I'm going to say a stack. Cool. That is not how you spell capacitor, team. Not even close to how you spell capacitor. Basic, capacitor bank, this guy, flunk. So, what'll I have 3, so that's 10. Have I gone one too many? That'll do. Gives us 14. Okay, so 14, and then we need a bunch. We're going to need 1, 2, so we're going to need 8 of the energetic alloy. Forgot its name there. If we go in craftable only, clear that. We want 8 of those. I'm pretty sure I actually made some. Oh, I thought I made some. Apparently not. What would I have used that for? Stored. I did. No, that's bronze. Energetic. I made 6, so that's cool. We need to make 2 more. Not 3, 2. Next, start. That's going to go ahead and make those. Stored and craftable. Clear. Nice. Capacitor bank yet again. We can't make the vibrant one just yet. We need to make 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lovely. And then we've got 4 basic capacitors left over. Lovely. All coming together nicely. So then, do we have any electrical steel? We do. Nice. Gives us a capacitor bank. Okay, so can we attach that to our existing? We can't go up, Dave. The blue thing doesn't go up. Can we attach it to our existing capacitor bank is what I want to know. Apparently not. That there is drawing a lot of power too, by the way. So we're going to grab that, we're going to grab that, and we're going to grab that into there. So now it is stagnant. It can go output 5,000, that is fine. We need to shove this somewhere where it has no, probably there, and then we should be able to configure output that side, input that side, and is that going to decrease? It is. Lovely. So that's shoving all of its power into this guy here. Nice. So it's taking 1000 RF per tick from the other capacitor bank. So these configure IO little options are really, really handy for pushing and pulling power in and out of capacitor banks when needed. So these are no longer, with the new version, a stackable sort of multi-block item. They are just a standalone item in different sizes from what I can tell. Cool. So now we should be able to go ahead and that side there, just turn that to none, and it's clear again, excuse me. And we have ourselves an upgraded 5 million RF storage for our capacitor bank. Lovely. And we can still whack things in there, charge them, all that sorts of good thing. It's going to do its job. When that quarry finishes, it is going to fill itself up. Hopefully there's no more creepers. We'll get over here, have a bit of a nosy. Nice, it's doing its thing, it's not filling up with junk. This chest is not filling up with junk, it's all just working as it should. So eventually, once we have made some tesseracts, we will get all this good stuff headed over into another dimension and doing its good thing. Oh, an Endermini. Can we kill him? Have we got a sword? We do. I haven't seen many of these guys, to be fair. Oh, ender shards and all those good things. Nice. I have not seen many ender minis around at all, actually. I've been missing them because I'm really low on ender pearls. So I got an ender fragment, not an ender shard. The ender fragments, you can put them together and make an ender pearl, which is really cool. But I think I've only got 3 now. Throw that away, that away. Yes, 3. So I need a few more before I can do anything with those guys, but that is fine. Okay guys, I think I'm going to call it there. It's a little bit short. I've got a little bit more XP, still not enough to have it drain itself back over there. But hey, so I think I'll call it quits for today and leave you with a bit of a shorter one. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I've almost, well, as of me leaving for the UK, I have 98 subscribers, so I've almost broken the mighty 100, and I really, really appreciate your guys' support, so thank you very, very much, and I'll see you in the next one.